Tuesday, April 25th, 2023.
April is
almost over.
Flying by. And a real spring, by the way. Don't know if you noticed that, but there's all these articles every year, again and again, about how this is the worst allergy season ever in the history of time.
Are you finding that to be true?
The dogs are sneezing. So, yeah, I am.
You know, I don't get that. This year, I haven't. I've walked through the park. I don't get any irritation. I haven't runny nose.
Wow.
It's been good.
Lucky you.
Yeah.
You're one of one.
One of one.
Everyone else is like, they're sniffly. Oh, you too. Yes, I can see it. No, I see it right now.
I can see that. It wasn't a screwdriver.
You and I have. It wasn't this morning's screwdriver.
Yeah.
No.
But it was crisp when I went outside this morning.
Yes, crisp.
Crisp, like high 40s.
And then it's going to go up to high 60s. So what do we wear?
A light jacket.
Why are we going outside? These people never stop to talk to us. See how I just ignore? I ignore it now when we go outside because I'm tired of saying, "Hi, how's the weather out there?" And people just walk on by, like they're in the witness protection program.
It's New York. People are on the move. They have things to do. Hey, big news in New York. If you're a Jets fan, Aaron Rodgers is coming to the Jets. It's official. He's a football player. He's a football player.
I know. I was just like, that's great.
Very controversial. He will not be wearing number 12.
He'll be wearing number 8.
Because that's his number that
Joe Namath
with the Green Bay Packers forever. And that's Joe Namath's number 12. So he's going to wear number 8. All right. It's tough being a Jets fan, but they're on the move. They're on the move. Are
you our resident sports expert?
I am.
I love
You want some more sports?
I did.
You want more sports?
I want more sports.
This one is
6 people were suspended for gambling.
Is coming to the Jets. It's official. He's a football player. He's a football player.
I know. I was just like, that's great.
Very controversial. He will not be wearing number 12. Okay, because that's his number that he wore with the Green Bay Packers forever. And that's Joe Namath's number 12. So he's going to wear number 8. All right. It's tough being a Jets fan, but they're on the move. Are you
our resident sports expert?
I am.
I love
You want some more sports?
I did.
You want more sports?
I want more sports.
This one is a truer to my heart. We have to say congratulations to a friend of the show, Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, yes.
Ryan Reynolds.
I know that. His team, they got promoted.
Him and Rob McElhenney bought a team almost 3 years ago, this 5th division team in Wales. They were in the dumps. They were in the last division of professional soccer.
They were in the dumps.
And they won their championship. Yeah. That means they get promoted to the next league. So big congratulations. They did it in just 3 seasons. Just 3 seasons. It's huge.
It is huge.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I know that.
And they had that great show, Welcome to Wrexham.
Yeah, that was That's
also nice.
Welcome to Wrexham, which is like the real life Ted Lasso, right?
The real life Ted Lasso.
Yeah, because they weren't
not the big soccer
necessarily
guys.
Yeah, they are big soccer.
No, they're not big soccer guys.
Ryan's a hockey guy.
The opposite of that.
Right.
But Rob's a big Eagles guy. He's from Philadelphia.
No, that I know. Because
and there was a great shot of him.
Know each other.
He got very emotional. There was a shot of him wiping tears away as they won the championship.
Oh, well, I mean, when you put your blood, sweat, and tears into something, you get very emotional, and so I'm so happy for them. I don't know Rob, but I know Ryan. He's such a good guy, and you know, I just I cheerlead for him constantly.
Me too.
Yeah, so that's a great thing for them. Tell me, I'm
gonna step in. I realized this weekend.
Look how Kelly said, "Oh, I don't know Rob. I know Ryan." Like Rob's not famous enough. I mean, Ryan's been in Deadpool. He's rich and famous enough to be in my circle. Rob, I've heard of him, but he's not famous enough to be in my epic upper East Side, high class Manhattan, creme de la creme, tier 1 socialite circle of friends. Oh, Kelly, you princess.
I cheerlead for him constantly.
Me too.
Yeah, so that's a great thing for them. Tell me, I'm gonna step in. I realized this weekend that Kelly and Gelman and maybe Art, I'm not sure Art, are cousins. Oh. They are cousins. Yes, scientists believe. Yeah, I know that.
Scientists believe that all blue-eyed people came from one common ancestor.
Wow. And I don't want to. I mean, they say that it was like a mutation.
Oh.
So
Mutants.
Yes. We are all. How many people in this audience have blue eyes? Out of curiosity, 1, 2. Okay, so we're all related to each other, and we're all related to our great uncle, who was a mutant.
But you see that about 5 to 10% of the audience raise their hands, and that's typical. 80% of the population has brown eyes.
Yeah.
Like me.
Yes.
And it's somewhat rare for people to have blue eyes. When we had Lola and she came out with, she didn't come out with blue eyes. It turned into blue eyes. I looked at her and I go, how did that happen? How did that happen?
It's what he said to me. He goes,
because Michael came out with brown, dark, deep brown eyes.
His eyes are even browner than yours.
Well, think about it, dumbass. You had a son. The father has brown eyes. Chances are the son is going to look like his father, so he had brown eyes like his father. You have a daughter, and the daughter's mother has blue eyes. What are the chances she's going to have blue eyes? She's not going to get all of her genes from one side. She already's got her paternal grandmother's tits and ass. You figure she's going to get something from her mom. She got her mom's height, her mom's sassiness, arrogance, and her beautiful blue eyes. Come on, what happened? Your wife's got blue eyes. It's a 50-50 shot. What the hell's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, bro?
Brown, dark, deep brown eyes.
His eyes are even browner than yours.
They're even browner than mine.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Piercing brown eyes. Piercing brown eyes. And then when Lola came out, I was like, wait a minute.
He kept saying, they're going to turn brown. You'll see, they'll turn brown. They're going to turn brown.
Reminding me, my mother's eyes are blue.
Your wife's eyes are also blue. It was so bizarre. He kept saying to me, I don't understand. Where did she get these blue eyes from? And I said, I don't know.
What's interesting is that all our kids are.
It made me think, is Kelly her real mom?
Where did she get these blue eyes from? And I said, I don't.
Did I cheat on my wife and I don't remember?
I don't understand. Where did she get these blue eyes from? And I said, I don't know.
What's interesting is that all our kids all have different eye colors.
I know.
In my family, all the 3 kids, we all have the same eye color.
Yeah. Well, that's what happens with genetics.
Yeah.
You start incorporating other stuff pops up. Because Joaquin has green eyes, or like hazel, they're almost like yellow in color. His eyes change depending on what color shirt he has on.
Right.
But I remember when he was born with jet black hair, just like all 3 kids were. But Joaquin's hair fell out at around like 4 months old. I was shampooing his hair, and as I was rinsing it, I was watching it fall out. I thought something was wrong. But underneath there was like this downy fluff, like a chicken.
Right. I remember that, and it was like blonde,
curly hair.
And I walked in there and I go, how did that happen? She's like, I'm blonde. I go, are you really?
I was
blonde.
And look at those pictures of Kelly when she's younger. She has big, thick, like 80s curly, super curly hair. And then I guess it turned reddish or something, and then they dyed it black when she started AMC.
I was.
Really a blonde?
I was. At his age, I was a blonde. At his age, I was a blonde. We got really into this show It was hard to watch TV because we worked so many hours this weekend. It was crazy. I caution you, if you ever thought about shooting an entire season of television over the course of 4 days, proceed with caution. You may exhaust yourself.
You soldiered through.
We soldiered through. But we, at night, we started watching
The Diplomat?
The Diplomat.
Okay. Oh, right.
Oh, it's so good.
We just had Otto Sando on yesterday, yeah?
Okay.
Let me tell you something. You know, and you root for people when they come on the show and they're so nice and they're so great. I loved him. I'm like, all right, so I'm gonna watch his show.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, do yourself a favor. Watch the show, The Diplomat. Kerry Russell.
Oh,
Rufus Sewell, is that his name?
Yeah. I told you. You said you gave it the best description. It is Succession meets, what was the other show?
Homeland, kind of.
Homeland.
Kind
it's
of Homeland.
Succession and Homeland.
Yeah, with a little West Wing.
Yeah, it's so interesting.
Right.
And it's, even though everyone's speaking English, we watch it with English subtitles because we're too stupid to actually understand what they're saying. So we feel like if we can see the words, we can Google them and figure out what it is they're talking about. But it is so...
The writing is so good. The characters are so good. It's funny. It's thrilling. I'm so excited. We have to slow down. We have to slow our roll because we're on episode 5.
And there's only 6?
8.
Oh, 8. Oh,
yes.
My gosh. Okay.
Yeah. So we have to slow our roll.
Listen, I don't know how to go from that to this, but I think it's important. It's kind of like our public service announcement for the day. So before we die, we have to secure our digital life. Like, you do estate planning, or you make your will, or you take care of your life insurance. But there's all sorts of digital matters that maybe people don't have your passwords for. And when you die, all of your digital secrets die with you. Like, photographs, family videos, things like that. But,
I don't know my passwords.
Don't worry, I know yours.
You know my passwords?
And when in doubt, ask Lola. She knows all
our passwords.
Yeah. But they say that you should leave a list behind of your digital assets and your passwords so that family members can access you after you're gone. And maybe I say this. Maybe I don't want you to know. Maybe I don't want you to know my real thoughts. But I remember when the kids were young, and you probably have forgotten this, I used to leave them, like, every time I would travel, I would leave them, like, sort of like notes and lists of things that I had yet to teach them. And I would leave them for you, like, if for some reason this plane goes crazy, make sure Lola knows, just what happens during puberty. And he'd be like, you're such a downer. And I'm like, no, I am helping you, because if something happens, I just want their, oh, hi. My gosh, when you realize there are people up top. It's just, you want people to be prepared for, what to do in case of a sudden death.
But you should leave your passwords behind, because there's so much that gets tied up.
Yeah.
And people just don't let you in now, right? I mean, you have to get subpoenas and lawyers involved.
I mean, I would hate to show up at the funeral home with your phone holding it around. I would hate to do that.
Open the eye.
So déclassé. You know what I mean? It's just like such a downer. People would be like, why is she up there? Why is she taking his picture?
Yes.
No, I'm just trying to get into his phone.
Or just get Michael's. Show Michael.
I'll show Michael's face, and chances are from unlocked. Yes. Okay, we've got a huge show today. Laura Dern and Diane.
I met Diane backstage.
You did?
Yeah, she's so lovely. So
What did
lovely.
she say?
She's just lovely. Also, we have Miranda Lambert on the show today. Big deal. Big deal.
Al, she wrote a cookbook called did y'all eat yet? Exactly. That's because Albert has a fantasy cookbook in his head. It's the New Jersey version of this called Did You Eat?
Did you? And the follow-up would be, did you eat yet?
Did you eat yet?
Yeah.
This is called Did Y'all Eat Yet? So, yeah.
In the North Jersey version, see, the South Jersey is Did Y'all Eat? The North Jersey version is You Hungry? You hungry? Do you need any food?
The follow-up would be, did you eat yet?
Did you eat yet?
Yeah.
This is called Did Y'all Eat Yet? So, yeah. So you have the New Jersey version of.
Take some notes.
Okay.
What time is it?
Spring has sprung. Week continues when Steve. So you have the New Jersey version of.
Take some notes.
Okay.
Is that put it in the comment section? Is that a North Jersey guy or a South Jersey guy? I don't know what the bald head says. North Jersey's more like New York. South Jersey's more like a Philly. I want to say New York. He seems like a North Jersey guy.
What time is it?
Spring has sprung. Week continues when Steve Patterson explores New York at springtime. And I think we're going to give an update on Sweatergate.
Yes.
In case you haven't been following this,
Sweatergate.
I've been trying to stretch Steve Patterson's sweater that he put in the dryer and shrunk down to baby size. Yes, you know. Okay. So he shrunk his sweater down to baby size.
It was a mission. You were on a mission.
It's been a month long mission. So we're going to give you an update on all of that.
All right. It's time for Live's Grow For It Spring Trivia.
Trivia dancer Brian Hellman from Ohio. Look at him go.
Yeah, look, he's shaking it. There you go.
Yes.
Who do we have on the phone? We have Jessica Soma from Elkhorn, Nebraska, who watches on KPTM. Yeah, say hello.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
You want to hear the good news, Jessica?
We ran out of time because we fucking talk too much, and you win a free mug. And Mark's pissed because now he can't steal it from you.
Yeah, look, he's shaking it. There you go.
Yes.
Who do we have on the phone? We have Jessica Soma from Elkhorn, Nebraska, who watches on KPTM. Yeah, say hello.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
You want to hear the good news, Jessica?
What's that?
We've run out of time to play the game, so you win the mug automatically.
All right. Well, you're not done winning.
I will thwart Mark's efforts to rob you of the mug by just chattering on. Deja's going to spin that wheel to see what else you're playing for. Okay, I can't read what that says. Okay, the Windjammer, it's a trip for two to the Windjammer Landing Resort in St. Lucia. 7 days, 6 nights. It's all inclusive. It's a prize valued at $9,800. You have 20 seconds and only one guess. Jessica, good luck.
All right, here we go, Jessica. On yesterday's show, we talked with Nikolai Coster-Waldau. In what sport did Nikolai say he competed on Easter?
Tennis.
Table tennis.
Yes!
Ping pong. That's what I meant.
Congratulations! You and a guest will enjoy 7 days and 6 nights at the Windjammer Landing Villa Beach Resort and Spa in St. Lucia. Tucked away on a lush hillside along the Caribbean Sea, Windjammer Landing Villa Beach Resort is nestled on 60 acres of St. Lucia's northwest coast. This premium all-inclusive resort features luxury accommodations, gourmet dining, world-class spa services, family programming, and more. Your prize is valued at approximately $9,800.
Congrats!
Thank you so much.
That looks like a great trip. Winner, winner, chicken dinner for you.
Thank you.
All right, we'll see you next time. Coming up next, Laura Dern and Diane Ladd. Stick around.
Still alive on Live. Spring has sprung week continues when Steve Patterson explores New York City Laura Dern and Diane Ladd.
Oh, they brought out the nice sofa for the senior citizen.
Garden care, you can keep your yard looking beautiful. For lawn care, check out Menard's great selection of Turf Champ grass seed. It's great for overseeding or seeding new lawns. Grab a 3-pound bag for $6.99 after rebate. Now at Menard's.
Save big money at Menards. Do you have a weather question? Then ask the ABC 17.
This is a big deal. Hey, on tomorrow's show, Amanda Peet will be here.
Lizzie Kaplan will be here.
And author Judy Blume. Now, they are two gifted, award-winning actors. They're also the amazing mother and daughter authors of the new book, Honey Baby Mine, which I love that.
I love that.
It's the best title ever. Please welcome Diane Ladd and Laura Dern. Hello, welcome. What a pleasure to finally meet you.
It's so beautiful to see you both. Clearly, we're sitting on a couch with the new co-host, husband and wife team. So we keep the families together.
Family businesses, of course. Now, you both started acting at a very young age.
Very young.
So, Diane, tell me your journey.
Wow. Well, my journey was in a little Catholic school in Mississippi, and the Jews and the Catholics went together to the school. So I was both. And so because there were only 7 in my class, hello.
Wow.
35, we didn't get away with anything.
Right.
And I got to graduate in 3 years. The rest of my kids went back to school, and I went on to New Orleans. And they put me, my family, I was going to study law. I wanted to be an actress, but they put me in a finishing school that almost finished me. Truly, it was the Jane Russell era, and they gave me a bra that you blow up with a straw because I was kind of small busted. And if you go to dinner and you start to leak, you just excuse yourself and go to the bathroom and blow yourself back up. It wasn't good programming, folks. It wasn't.
Do they still make them?
No, they forgot to tell some girl you don't get on the airplane with it, and she blew up. So anyway, I was doing a little theater, and John Carradine, the great Shakespearean actor, his co-star, was traveling through New Orleans one night because they were redoing the set in California. And the young girl starring in Tobacco Road was from New Jersey, but she was leaving the show to go marry a Mississippi boy. And it was like God had us change lives. Georgia was there one night, and her friend said, I got tickets to a play. And she said, you don't want to go see a little theater play. She said, I do. I love theater.
But she fell in love.
She came and fell in love with my performance and said, John, I got the girl to replace her. And he sent me a train ticket, not a plane.
Train ticket.
And my daddy gave me $25 and said, girl, when this money's gone, you come home. And I had a little suitcase. I got on a little train, and I left for show business.
That's what I
That was really brave. That was like a fearlessness.
I think I was playing Joan of Arc.
And then, do you remember visiting your mom on sets?
I do. I mean, I had the opposite experience. I fell in love with it because it's all I knew.
Right.
I grew up, visiting both my parents on set, and my mom took me because it was my summer vacation when I was, I think, 6, 7, on Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore, the Scorsese film Mom is so incredible in.
I'll pay you $5 later.
And I fell in love with, as I've said to you, it was the first experience I had of a team sport. Of 150 people working together to make one thing with one common goal. And Scorsese let me be an extra.
He's magnificent.
Sitting at the counter watching these amazing artists work together.
Oh, wow.
And then later she told me she wanted to be an actress, and I said, no.
That's what I wanted to ask. Did you dissuade her?
I dissuaded. I said, no, honey, no. Look, be a lawyer, be a doctor. Yeah. I said, nobody, if you're going to save somebody's life as a doctor, nobody's going to care if your chin points when you cry or your butt's too big. So, she fooled me. She said, oh, Mommy, you encourage everybody. You say, use the gifts God gave you. And she said, if God gave me a gift, let me use it now. I'll be so bored with it later, I won't even want to do that. Oh, really?
Yeah. And you became the first mother-daughter Oscar nominee duo.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, it can't be said enough.
Yeah. There they are, right there.
Now, we have to take a commercial break. All of these stories, there's so many of them, and much more are in this book, Honey Baby Mine. We're going to talk about how this book came to be. It is actually through a life-threatening illness that brought these words to the pages. We're going to come back with Diane Ladd and Laura Dern.
Still ahead on Live. Country Star.
Through a life-threatening illness that brought these words to the pages. We're going to come back with Diane Ladd and Laura Dern.
Still ahead on Live.
Okay.
On Live. Country Star Miranda Lambert.
Up to 8 weeks of relief with Cytopoint.
And then later she told me she wanted to be an actress, and I said, no.
That's what I wanted to ask. Did you dissuade her?
I dissuaded. I said, no, honey, no. Look, be a lawyer, be a doctor. Yeah. I said, nobody, if you're going to save somebody's life as a doctor, nobody's going to care if your chin points when you cry or your butt's too big. So, she fooled me. She said, oh, Mommy, you encourage everybody. You say, use the gifts God gave you. And she said, if God gave me a gift, let me use it now. I'll be so bored with it later, I won't even want to do that. Oh, really?
Yeah. And you became the first mother-daughter Oscar nominee duo.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, it can't be said enough.
Yeah.
So she basically
And even if
said that let me use it now because, and then when I'm older, I'll be so bored. Let me get out of my system. I'll be so bored I won't want to do it anymore. Let me start acting now, and then when I'm in like 30s, I'll get so bored, and she's still doing it forever.
Window Nation, the perfect fit. Hey, we're back with Laura Dern and Diane Ladd. I want to talk about your book, Honey Baby Mine. Tell us a story about the book.
Well, first, I just tell you that the book is named because my father sang a song to me as a kid and then to Laura. And the title, I'm from Mississippi, and the title is an old folk song from England. Woody Guthrie recorded it. And when the builders built the dams in the South, they all sang this song. And you've all heard it. It's called the Crawdad Song. It's you get a line and I'll get a pole, honey. You get a line and I'll get a pole, babe. You get a line and I'll get a pole, and we'll go down to the crawdad hole, honey, baby mine. So that's you know, in honor of my father, Preston Ladner was my real name, Ladner. It was Lanier, then Ladner, and then in Hollywood took my near away. I made it like.
But we were, going along happily in life, and Mom was not notified that neighboring farms were spraying radical amounts of pesticide, which she was exposed to
For 3 years.
And after her beloved dog Ginger died in her arms from the exposure, she saved Mom's life by letting us know what was happening to Mom. But then we went to, yes, a doctor.
A hospital. I was in a hospital. Doctor.
Yeah. And he said, your mother from exposure has this lung disease from environmental illness, and she won't be here in 3 to 6 months. Treat her gently.
That's it. Over and out.
And they said there's no medicine really for this. But if she keeps walking, it might expand her lung capacity. So try that.
So you guys took walks.
Yeah. And at that time, she was on oxygen, and even a few steps was very difficult.
I couldn't walk from here over to you.
But as you can tell from the song she just gave you, right? She was telling the story. And so I said, you know what? We're going to walk, and we're going to talk, and we're going to tell each other everything. And I decided to record them in my phone. And I said, your grandchildren will always have your stories.
Right.
So that was the origin of what never was intended to be a book.
We didn't plan to do it. We didn't plan to do a book. If God hadn't put me through hell to get to heaven, you wouldn't have this book to read.
Right.
But you got the book because parents lie to their kids. They don't tell the truth because they want to be loved and respected. And then the kids lie to us because they want to be loved and respected.
Right.
But because we thought I was dying, we spilled the beans.
No.
Okay. But I didn't die. I didn't die. Instead of dying 4 years ago, I did 2 movies, a TV series, and I wrote 2 books.
Honey Baby Mine, available today wherever books are sold. Coming up next, Miranda Lambert.
Tomorrow on Live, Amanda B.
A lot of people need to
Dern.
Drama will go straight to your heart. Don't miss West Side Story. Tickets at westsidestorychicago.com.
We're still talking about Diane Ladd and Laura Dern. I'd like to have them here every day.
I know. Me too. We just asked them to come every day.
I know, but now we have something very amazing here. She's a Grammy Award-winning country music star, singer, songwriter with a new entertainment cookbook. Y'all eat yet? Out today. Please welcome Miranda Lambert.
Now, let's get right to it. You grew up in Texas.
Yes.
Were both of your parents musicians?
My dad is a singer-songwriter. My mom just loves music.
She just loves music. But in Texas, oh my gosh, look at you as a baby.
Oh,
so cute.
That's where it all started.
In Texas, was your mom, did I get this right? Was she a cheerleader?
She was a cheerleader.
Yeah, because that's like part of the fabric, right?
Oh yeah, she's still my biggest cheerleader. But she was a cheerleader in high school and college, and she's one of those people that like comes in a room and just like, woohoo, what are we doing? Just a party girl. Love it.
And what was the family business when you guys were growing up?
My parents were private investigators our whole life, which seemed normal then. Now when I tell people, they do that.
I want to know everything. Like, what kind of things did they investigate? Were they like soap opera private investigators?
They were like shady behind trees, taking pictures of people cheating and stuff.
So when you were a kid, like, did you encounter like the people, like the spouses coming to the house and all of that?
Yeah. My mom made me do my first job undercover when I was like 4.
What did you do?
And then she made me one day like wear my cheerleading uniform from high school.
Okay.
She like made me pretend to like sell cookies at the door so I could like peek in and see if there was anybody that I wasn't supposed to be.
That's good.
Meanwhile, she's in the Suburban like snapping away. So all of our childhood videos and photos are like, my mom has to go through them without anyone in the room because we don't know what's going to be on them. It's like, oh, that's your recital. And oh, that's so-and-so cheating. We can't show that.
Oh,
See, your mom is going to go to the...
So, did your mom and dad like communicate with like walkie-talkies, or were cell phones even around?
She like made me pretend to like sell cookies at the door so I could like peek in and see if there was anybody that I wasn't supposed to be.
That's good.
Meanwhile, she's in the Suburban like snapping away. So all of our childhood videos and photos are like, my mom has to go through them without anyone in the room because we don't know what's going to be on stage. It's like, oh, that's your recital, and oh, that's so and so cheap. We can't show that.
See, your mom is going to go to the grave with those passwords for her phone.
Oh yes, she is. Yes, she is.
And you have a younger brother?
Yeah, his name's Luke.
Luke, and was he also in the family PI?
They put us to work. Yeah, we didn't have a choice.
When you weren't working, what did you guys like to do together?
We we had a quintessential small town Texas life, like church on Sunday mornings and Friday night football and all of those things. But we're still a really close family. My brother lives in Austin. She went to UT and never left. So we're in Austin, Texas a lot, but we spend a lot of time together.
And this is your 20th year in the music industry.
That's crazy.
I mean, when I look at you, you look 18 years old.
It's good lighting here.
It was like you were -2 when you started working in the music industry.
When was the first time you performed on stage?
I was, it was my 3rd grade talent show. I sang a song called Daddy's Hands with my dad. Jeez, ball. But that was the first time I ever sang on stage, and I was really, really shy as a kid. And so I didn't really come into my own and like really understand that I kind of wanted to do this for a living until I was about 17. Started coming out of my shell.
Well, now you've come into your own. You have a Vegas residency.
Yes.
Yes, you're nominated for 5 CMAs, ACMs, I'm sorry.
No, but I mean, do you still consider yourself a shy person?
I feel like I'm not shy. I just feel like I'm a pretty private person besides my job, you know what I mean? But my husband's very social, so he kind of brings me out of my shell, which is good. We're a good balance.
Yeah, and he's a New York City cop.
Yes, he retired, but he was for 8.5 years.
That's
he's here. He's back there because we're in his hometown. He's been rolling.
Yeah, he's got to see everybody.
Yeah, is like, look, her husband. She's in New York City with a former New York City cop. I bet she has great advice from how to go undercover. Her husband's like 42, 44 years old. Must be nice to. She goes, he's retired now. Oh, is it because he's like 60 years old, or is he retired because he married a filthy rich millionaire and he doesn't have to be a cop and risk his life? Now he's just my personal assistant. I give him an allotment of, $2,500 a month for him to spend whatever my baby wants, my baby gets. I give him a credit card and with $100,000 max, and whenever it maxes out, it maxes out. And I won't, I give him a credit card with $100,000 max for the entire year. And he's just my personal assistant. He helps me with everything.
Yeah. He's very social, so he kind of brings me out of my shell, which is good. We're a good balance.
Yeah, and he's a New York City cop.
Yes, he retired, but he was for 8.5 years.
That's amazing.
He's here. He's back there because we're in his hometown. He's been rolling.
Yeah. He's got to see everybody.
Oh, yeah.
And you guys live in Nashville?
We live in Nashville.
How's the New York City cop doing in Nashville?
He's doing really good. We come back to New York all the time because of family, but I think he's gotten used to the slower pace and it's kind of a good middle ground between small town Texas and NYC. Like, it's city enough, but it still has a small town feel in Nashville. Yeah. So we have best of both worlds.
Well, we have to take a commercial break, but we're going to get into do y'all eat yet? I can't help it. I'm from New Jersey. We'll be back with Miranda Lambert.
If you love watching our show from home, now's your chance to see us live and in person. Come join the fun. Check out all the stars and be part of Live with Kelly Mark's studio audience. Visit our website and get your tickets now.
Oh my God.
Studio audience. Visit our website and get your tickets now. And get your tickets now.
This is a postcard.
And get your tickets now.
was a nice reception.
Next live, Amanda Peet and Lizzie Kaplan from Fatal Attraction.
I'm not going to be ignored, Dad.
Plus, Judy Blume and Spring Has Sprung Week.
We know this story, the endless quest for your perfect foundation.
All bring their views to the view. Ho-ho! On ABC. On the next Cameron Hall.
Come in and discover your match at Sephora.
This week on America's #1 daytime talk show, Meghan Trainor, Amy Ryan, James Brolin, Stanley Tucci, Ben Platt, and Judy Blume all bring their views to the view. Ho-ho! On ABC. On the next Cameron Hall, multi-talented Yvette Nicole Brown, Grammy Award-winning country music superstar Miranda Lambert, and from The Office, Rainn Wilson all join the Tam Fam to reveal new passions feeding their soul. On the next Cameron Hall.
Today at 1 on ABC 7.
If you have to call an 800 number to talk to your attorney, you probably called the wrong attorney. Lerner Rowe is your local law firm with local offices, and we're committed to giving you the best service possible.
Lerner Rowe are the lawyers for you. Call 222-2222.
Your age doesn't matter.
Your race doesn't matter.
Man or woman,
Tall or small?
Doesn't matter.
One organ donor can save up to 25 lives.
Client. That's the result you need.
Call 222-2222.
And we're back with country superstar Miranda Lambert.
All right, tell us about Y'all Eat Yet.
Y'all eat yet. You're
greatest
doing pretty good
title
for
ever.
Jersey.
Yeah,
You really are.
I haven't need to put like a J on it.
Me too.
Y'all Eat Yet.
Well, I did propose that title, but they were like, it's a little much.
Yeah.
So we just stuck with y'all. But this is it's actually a lifestyle book about stories and memories with some recipes that go with those memories.
Yeah.
I was
greatest
doing pretty good
title
for
ever.
Jersey.
Yeah,
You really are.
I haven't need to put like a J on it.
Me too.
Y'all Eat Yet.
Well, I did propose that title, but they were like, it's a little much.
Yeah.
So we just stuck with y'all. But this is it's actually a lifestyle book about stories and memories with some recipes that go with those memories.
Yeah. All right, tell us about Y'all Eat Yet.
Y'all eat yet. You're
greatest
doing pretty good
title
for
ever.
Jersey.
Yeah,
You really are.
I haven't need to put like a J on it.
Me too.
Y'all Eat Yet.
Well, I did propose that title, but they were like, it's a little much.
Yeah.
So we just stuck with y'all. But this is it's actually a lifestyle book about stories and memories with some recipes that go with those memories.
Yeah.
I was raised by 2 generations of very strong women. That's why I was loving Laura and her mom or something.
Wasn't that great?
But we just wanted to put all of this in a book, like all of our memories. And I'm a storyteller, I'm a songwriter.
Right.
And I feel like a lot of the stories early on as a songwriter, I gathered from around the table with these ladies, and that all included food and drinks and learning about life. So it's kind of what this book's about.
Now, did your dad? Oh, I'm sorry. Did your dad? Was he part of the cooking process as well?
Yeah, my dad is. He's got a whole chapter in there. It's about he's the king of the cast iron, as he calls himself. So yeah, he's got a whole chapter in there about cast iron. And
has anybody ever accidentally washed the cast?
Oh yeah, and it's not pleasant.
It's not pleasant.
No,
it's
He seasons it just right.
Oh yeah,
It's
like he sees
there's a
someone.
crust on it.
My dad was a police officer as well, so he goes into like cop mode.
Who did
He's like, who's done this?
I'm gonna undercover
Exactly.
And so when you have big family gatherings, what does that look like? Does everybody is it a potluck? Does everybody bring their own dish?
Yeah, usually everybody makes something like what they're good at. You know, when I'm with the queens in this book, when they're in the kitchen, I just make the drinks because I stay out of the way.
Right.
But yeah,
drinks are a crucial part.
If you don't keep them their drinks full, then you're not going to have a good meal. Like that's just the rule.
They have to be hydrated.
Yes,
yes, of course. Well, we really are so thrilled that you were here. The book is Y'all Eat Yet. It's out today. Happy Pub Day, by the way.
Coming up next, Patterson
Patterson explores New York in springtime. Stay tuned.
Tomorrow on Live, author Trudy Bloom and also Lizzie Kaplan.
My
mom says Breyer's ice cream has real milk and sugar, and that's it.
My mom says that Breyer's is made with real milk.
It's made with milk, sugar, and love.
I think I can hear the mooing.
No, that's just my mom. She's having an orgasm. Mama says that real women sound like cows when they make babies. Mama always said real women are from Greenbow, Alabama, and they don't need medication when they birth the cows. Jenny, will you birth me? Let me crawl in there. I'll crawl.
If I don't try.
Let me crawl in there and you could push me out, Jenny. It's a new game I invented. Mama said it would work. She wants a grandbaby. I could be her son and her grandson.
Hey, spring has sprung, and there's endless amounts of things to do here in New York City. We sent our good friend Steve Patterson to check it out. He's here now to tell us all about it. Steve, welcome back.
It's great to see you, Mark. Great to see you.
Good to see you, brother.
Steve,
Let's talk about this.
I don't know if this sweater looks familiar to you, but
It does.
this is the sweater. This is
my shrunken sweater that I sent you because you said you would fix it.
Well, I did fix it because it was up to here on me.
It was navel exposing.
Yeah, it was a navel.
You were into that, Mark.
I told her it was a nice belly shirt.
Yeah, it was a belly shirt. I did manage to double it in size.
I think you did great. You did great.
It broke my spirit.
I know it did.
I'm still mad at you.
I was so worried. Every time I was just thinking, Kelly's going to hate me. She's going to hate me. This started as a joke. She's going to end up hating me.
No,
this is going to be bad.
but I want you to know it. Every night for a month.
Stretching.
I stretch and massage.
She
the sweater.
massaged. I said, sweetie, can you massage my back? I'm massaging Steve's sweater.
I massage your sweater.
I feel so bad.
But I'm glad that your daughter, you said, will fit into this.
I have a 7-year-old daughter who has been asking me every day, did that lady post a video yet? Because she knows that if it doesn't stretch back out, I said, honey, then it will be yours.
I was so nervous that by the time I actually got this to fit you, that spring, winter / whatever that season is you're enjoying in Minnesota would have passed.
Has spring sprung?
Let me tell you, whatever season it is, we are not enjoying it. The weather in Minnesota is always terrible. It is particularly terrible this year. Within the last week, we had 86 degrees.
Okay.
And 3 inches of snow a few days later.
Yay, Minnesota!
It's the worst. Even the kids see the snow now. The kids, and they hate it. They're miserable like us old people. We're all over it.
Do kids in Minnesota get snow days?
We do get snow days. It takes a lot, but they will do recess outside as long as it's above 0 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're tough.
It's, green grass and trees.
It's all around me, everywhere. Well, I wanted to kind of get a taste of spring here because no matter how New York weather is, it's always better than Minnesota. So there's not a Minnesota snowflake in sight, which we really think is great. To do a story about spring in New York justice, you would need multiple days. But, and this might not surprise you, Gelman only paid for one-night hotels accommodation. So it's time for us to hit the streets and celebrate spring with my favorite people on earth, complete strangers. What better way to soak up spring in Manhattan than, well, leaving it. We're on the Staten Island Ferry, baby. Can I get a honk, Captain? Now smile like you want to be doing this. This is incredible. And then hang on 1 second. Oh, come on. Love this. I have a confession to make. I don't think any of those were in focus. What did I do wrong?
Oh, gosh. Well, at least New York is in focus. That's fine. Just make sure you give my camera back to me.
Okay, but you can have your camera back. What they said about British people is true. They're lovely. Oh, my God. Oh, whoa. That is officially the closest I have ever been to the Statue of Liberty. That is fantastic. I mean, I'll be honest. It's lovely, but kind of smaller than I hoped. But lovely, and I think it's great. like spring feels different here in New York than it hits in other parts of the country? Spring in New York is flooded with tourists. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? It's a great thing. Okay. Because every day you get to interact with someone new. I want to talk with you about spring. Okay. But where's the rest of your shirt? The rest of my shirt, it's over there with my food. You know, springtime, on the ferry, and I try to actually work out outside a little bit as well. Oh, really? Yes, sir. Here, let's do some push-ups right here. Oh, you don't want to do that. How many do we have today? Workout. Okay, let's try one. Let's try one hit. Okay, Rocky. We don't need to do this anymore. Okay, I feel bad about myself. Let's go back to Manhattan. Here we are at the bottom of the borough in Battery Park in search of spring, and just by the smell of it, I think we're onto something. More flowers. We have flowers here. Are you happy that it's spring?
Yes, I love warm weather.
Where are you from?
Italy. Sei certo che parlo italiano?
Hola.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Parli italiano?
Sì. Sono autodidatta, però quando ero più giovane ho lavorato per una famiglia italiana.
You ever regret having opened up a can of worms here? Because now here I am standing here. They're having a fun Italian conversation. They both know I can't speak it or understand it. How do you say goodbye to him? Ciao?
Ciao. Ciao ragazzi. Buon lavoro. Viva New York.
Okay, Aiden, I have to stay with you. Okay, bye now. Olive Garden, we get it.
Now I'm going to see the Statue of Liberty.
Oh, you're going to go see the Statue of Liberty? I will warn you about the Statue of Liberty. It's a little bit smaller in person.
What? Sorry again?
Hang on one second. Aiden, how do you say smaller or little in Italian? Don't come back in, Aiden. I just needed the translation. Spring is in the air here in New York City. Actually, that's probably something else. So this is a photo op that you do in springtime. I feel like I should turn my head and cough. Is it you? Who does? Okay. We have the picture. And we're leaving now. There was a front. This whole time there was a front of the bull, and you guys didn't tell me there was a front of the bull. Okay. I've been duped. Are you from New York? Do you live here in New York?
No.
You live in the UK?
Yeah.
Do you like the spring weather that we have here? Does the weather feel nice?
Yeah.
Is it better than the UK weather right now?
Yeah.
It is. What's it like over there?
It's freezing.
Also, who's this? You haven't even introduced me to this bear. Bear market, bull market, financial joke. We're not going to get into it. Who's the bear?
It's my little cousin Jacob.
You're doing springtime in New York.
Yeah.
All right, and it's not cold like the UK. Way to go. High five. I feel alive, man. Hello. No, you're good. We've been searching for spring all day long in New York City, and it is now finally official. We found it. Look at that street sign.
Hello.
What have you enjoyed about springtime here in New York?
The sun came out today, which was really nice, and the beautiful tulips.
Something new, fresh energy in the spring. Hope spring's eternal.
Something big coming in the spring. Her family's opening a new restaurant. Stop it.
Stop it. What are you doing?
A great new restaurant in Lowell, Massachusetts. She could tell you about it.
Excuse me. Could you tell me about it?
It's called Cavallero Steakhouse. Say hi to Kelly.
You say hi to her. You're talking to her.
Hi, Kelly.
There we go.
Hey, Mark.
All right.
What's the producer's name? I forget.
Michael Gelman.
Gelman. Yeah.
You can't say you
Gelman.
Just because you said you forgot his name, this will never see air. Now, for somebody who hasn't experienced spring in New York, you've been here now for a couple days. What would you tell them? How do you make the most out of it?
To make the most out of it, honestly, just stay inside, watch Riverdale.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? Riverdale.
I don't know. Okay. I'm looking for Veronica.
All right, let me bring it down. Yeah, there you are. Well, spring weather is great in New York City. Let's end it off with that note.
Hey, these psychos
you know these people?
I am crazy.
Wow, oh, now we're getting, wow. He's with us too. All of it. You love it. Everybody wants to plan a New York trip. They don't know if they should do Christmas, if they should do the summer. You're here in the spring. Why come in the spring?
They should come in the spring because it's beautiful out here, the people are friendly, and everyone is out, and you can meet new people like I just met you.
Oh, we've done more than meet. We are joined at the hip physically right now.
It's beautiful here. We've been looking at all the trees that are blooming. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous.
Sort of love this guy, man. We should have given him more time. All right, happy spring in New York.
Thank you.
Once again, you're a genius. What can I say? You can listen to Steve on the on the Donna and Steve show everywhere you get your podcasts, and we'll be right back. This is your daughter.
Live is partnered with Allegra for non-drowsy 24-hour allergy relief that starts working in 1 hour. Relieve tough allergy symptoms so you can live your greatness. Write into our inbox and share how you live your greatness for a chance to win $5,000 cash.
With Allegra, we live life our way. Allergies don't hold us back. Allegra starts working 2 times faster than Claritin. And unlike
JJLegal.com.
Oh my God, not the sound again. Dude, what the fuck is going on?
Hey, we're back. We're talking about our digital life. Sandra Cargile from Georgia said at 80 years of age and multitudes of passwords, I decided to prepare a death book. Tell my kids. It's become a joke in the family, and now everyone has their own death book.
So that is very smart. You are prepared.
A little bit of good news.
Yes. Okay. On tomorrow's show, Amanda Peet will be here.
Lizzie Kaplan.
Judy Blue.
And a spring health checklist.
That's funny. Did you get a lot of those?
No, just one.
My name's Chris Kelly. I was working at a construction.
Half off soft carpet in your bedroom. Half off beautiful hardwood in the family room. Half off stain-resistant laminate in the kitchen. Get the floors you've always wanted with Luna's half-off sale. Reserve your free in-home appointment at luna.com or call 773-202-LUNA.
Hey, Chicago, Jeopardy Masters primetime event.
Starts Monday, May 8th.
The View starts live right now. Dropping anchors. Networks on both sides of the aisle cut the cord with 2 of the biggest men on cable news.
Fox News Media and Tucker Carlson have mutually agreed to part ways.
Don Lemon and CNN have parted ways.
Did the 2 of them talk themselves off the air with one too many controversial statements?
Electronic voting machines didn't allow people to vote, apparently.
Nikki Haley isn't in her prime. Sorry.
Joe, a go. President Biden officially announces he's not done yet.
That's why I'm running for.
You don't know what you're saying.
Your adopted son, Brian. We know he's Trisha's.
We did the math. Trisha had her baby 4 years ago. Brian's just the right age.
I need to be with my husband.
All right, guys. Well, that's going to be it for episode 7 of Kelly and Mark. I want to thank the gorgeous Miranda Lambert. She wore my favorite color dress and my favorite color boots, and I'm going to create a fantasy football team with jerseys that are that color. Make sure to buy her book. I won't be buying it. And make sure to eat her food. And trust me, I will be eating it. Obviously, comment, like, dislike. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Make sure to check out all the other episodes. Do whatever you need to do to make you feel good in life. And remember, if you can't salvage the garbage while it's still in the trash can, maybe salvage the trash can and reuse it as a hamper, because you'll never be able to treat your clothes the same way you treat your trash unless you wear plastic dresses, aluminum foil tuxedos, and hats made out of coffee filters. Till next time, I'm Kelly Consuelos. And remember, I love you!